Heaven, everyone. This is Tycoon Reginald Andrew Whippy, and this is Thinking and Speaking in Yes, and that is KYIS, right? So when we begin to ask ourselves, okay, why are we thinking in yes? Why would we change up our viewpoints, right? Why would we change up the very way that we think and speak, right? And we delve in, and one of the first things that you get is the water experiments by the Japanese guy. Yes, I forgot his name. Yes, we have YouTube. Yes, you can easily locate it. Yes. So in those water experiments, we learned that beautiful energies make beautiful geometries, right? Ugly, nasty energies make ugly, nasty geometries. Right there, cut, dry, simple, right? How do you define good and bad, right? Because each and every civilization must they themselves define what is good and what is bad. Yes? And the proper civilizations will define good and bad based on the laws of the world, right? The laws of this place, which state that good energies make beautiful geometries, right? Bad energies make ugly geometries. There you go, right? So yes, if you're all focusing on the good energies, however you may label them inside of your civilization, right, you will make a beautiful civilization. Yes. And so we begin to comprehend, okay, we get to say, all right, well, how do we think, right? How do we think? This guy's saying, hey, Tycoon, he's saying, hey, yeah, speak in the yes, right? He's like, well, hold on, what? Yes, right? One of the main questions that we must ask ourselves first is, yes, what type of mind do I have, right? And that is very, very easy, right? We can use mathematics to determine what type of mind we have based on our average word usage, right? And yes, the people with what I have labeled the izzy wizzy mind, which is the anti-yes mind, right? The common word that is flying through their minds is defined as to make negative. Yes? So if you would like to have whatever word that actually is, yeah, you're going to have to go get it for yourself, because yes, I only think and speaking yes. Yes, I used to, when I first started really thinking and speaking in yes, I would go ahead and give you the proper word usage. But yeah, I'm beyond that, right? It's very, very simple. What is the most common word used in our civilization? Yeah, to make negative. It's very, very odd, yes? And so we begin to comprehend, all right, okay, we got that izzy wizzy mind, right? So what is that mind though, right? Because this is the thing, why change, right? What is that mind? Well, first and foremost, because of all of the word usages, the only geometries that your neurons can form are ugly geometries, yes, right? Like you're thinking with ugly energies, right? Perturbations in the ether that is causing your neuronal pattern of your mind to be formed with certain geometries, because neurons all linked up together have a particular geometry. Yes? And because of the minds that are here, their neuronal pattern geometry is ugly. Like by the laws of physics, they are going to be what we ourselves perceive as ugly, right? Because this beauty and ugly thing is, yes, it is something, the frames of realities, yes? And just a quick aside, right? Yes, when I am speaking, I am talking about the scale that begins with the cosmos, right? And then it comes down into the galaxies, right? Then it comes down into the solar systems. It comes down into the planets. It comes down into the sentient beings, and that scale, yes? And so realities are all the multiversal aspects of a particular energy, yes? Because you can see that even with this izzy wizzy mind, there's lots and lots of other type of visions of realities that can also be with that, yes? And so we begin to have this very question. Would I like a beautiful mind or would I like an ugly mind? I have scientific fact that beautiful energies make beautiful geometries, ugly energies make ugly geometries. I have people who worked in the lab who prove this. They put it on YouTube for everyone, right? Yeah. So, would you like to have a beautiful mind? Because any person with any level of self-respect would say, yes, I would like to have a beautiful mind. How do I achieve having a beautiful, positive mind, right? And it's really right simple, right? Especially when you think of in terms of realities, right? The answer is obvious. Have a yes mind. Yes? Have a yes mind, right? Because in the realities where the vibration, the etheric perturbation of yes throughout the entire scale, like the cosmi sit in the field of yes, right? So of course the galaxies are in yes, right? And so cosmi, right, is the plural of a cosmos. Yes, sometimes we have to go back and we just have to make up words because they forgot to. Yeah, and the words that they did make up are fucking stupid. Yes. So cosmi are also versals. Yes, because with the Izzy Wizzy mind, they just keep calling every versal the Izzy Wizzy verse. That's highly illogical, yes? Because we're talking about the geometric formations. The geometric formations, even of a galaxy or a cosmos, is determined by the etheric perturbation, right? Which for each one, they will have each one, right? Yes. And so we begin to comprehend that, yeah, there are yes worlds, right? There is such a thing as a yes mind, right? Because it would be a mind based on the geometric energy of yes, right? Which will be beautiful, obviously. Yes, obviously, right? Obviously. This is why the yes mind also speaks in heaven, right? Yeah, we're in America, yes? Christian roots. We speak that heaven. We wear that halo, baby. Heaven. Yes. And we speak bless, right? And it's very, very weird to me that the only words that get spoken here are absolutely negative based on the dictionary. Yes, we'll be getting into that later, right? More into why we must have a yes mind, right? Because we are determined to have beautiful minds, right? We have the scientific principle and we just have to have the sociological implementation, yes? And so we comprehend that the sociological implementation for us is thinking and speaking in yes. Heaven, heaven.